Hey friends, welcome back. So, if this is your first time here, you're probably going to get a trach. Or you're a friend of a loved one who's getting one and you got questions. I've done these videos, and that is like my 11th or 12th video, from neck cancer to a tracheostomy. I've had this now for a year, and I've had several questions asked me. Friends, coworkers, neighbors. So I ain't got no teleprompter. I got a list written out. So I want to start this off with saying I have a tendency to maybe as a coping mechanism to make jokes or light of things. Getting trach is not a laughing matter. It's serious. It's life-changing, life-altering. Like I said, my coping mechanism is to make a joke about it. So if you pick at it sometimes, my apologies. It's my way of dealing with things. And so, saying that, here's some questions I've been asked. If you have questions that I don't answer, put it in the comments, and I'll answer the best I can and for what's worked for me. So, what is a trach? The difference between a trach and a laryngectomy. So a trach is simply a small incision put in your neck, and this piece of tubing, it gets inserted into the neck, down into the windpipe. The only thing holding this on is this plastic, or this band. The way I'm able to talk, so the hole is very small. It's like 6 centimeters. And then whenever I'm breathing, air comes up through the valve. And this valve is called a speaking valve. It's a one-way valve, only goes up. So it goes up to my vocal cords. Then I can still speak in my mouth. A laryngectomy, you'll see somebody have a laryngectomy. It's a larger hole. Their whole vocal cords have been taken out. So vocal cords removed is a laryngectomy. If someone can still speak through their mouth, then they got a tracheostomy. So this is a Shiley trach, and it gets changed out every 3 months. It's very simple. It's not painful. You unhook the straps, pop it out, and then it gets put in. Last time we were at the doctor's office, my wife put mine back in for me. And she was very excited to know that it wasn't that difficult to do. Next month, I'm expected to get a Jackson trach, which is metal, and it can stand for a year. And it's a low profile trach. So we'll be doing one on that one. So, all right, here's more questions. Will I still be able to talk? So after you get your trach in, within the first 24 hours, they'll do a swallow study. And they'll make sure everything is looking good. And then that's whenever they put on the speaking valve. Whenever I got the speaking valve, man, I was so excited that I could talk again. I really had this big apprehension that I would in fear I wouldn't be able to talk. I love to pray. I'm part of our church's prayer team. And if I couldn't pray, I don't know, that'd be rough. So, or be able to go to work. So, anyway, being able to talk is huge. Even with my gravelly voice, I'm still able to communicate. So, some people are not able to speak afterwards, just depending on, well, it'll go into the vocal cords. Next question is, will it hurt? So right at first, you feel some discomfort or pressure is the best way I can describe it. When I was in there, they didn't ask if I wanted any pain meds or anything. Can't go home with no pain meds. I just felt pressure. So whenever I swallow, I could feel that sensation, and it went away. So, and it's going to depend upon the situation as well. Can I eat or drink with a trach? Like I said, so the first 24 hours, they'll just swallow the study to make sure everything's going down in your esophagus correctly and not down your windpipe. If everything shows good, then you go eat and drink like normal. It may take you a little bit. You may have to do a little bit of swallow studies and a little bit of speech therapy to get that done. Next question is, how do I clean and take care of it? So if you're getting ready to get surgery, relax. Afterwards, the nurses will come in and they'll teach you how to suction the trach out and how to clean it. Right at first, it seems kind of a daunting task. They'll get out their sterile gloves, sanitizers, do all kinds of stuff. Once you get home, you'll find your own routine. You still want to keep things sterile. I used a lot of peroxide wipes, put peroxide in my solutions to clean things. But human beings are very adaptable people, or creatures, and you'll get it. So cleaning the trach, and a lot of times you do, whenever you cough, you'll take off your valve. You'll cough. You can cough in a napkin, cough over a sink. And then whenever you're done, I use Q-tips a lot. So I use a lot of Q-tips to clean it out. I'll just, and then clean it like that. So, next question. Can I shower or bathe? So, absolutely, you can take a shower. I wouldn't bathe, but everybody can try whatever they want. There's a shower caps made for trachs. It's an easy Google. I put that also on my other videos, and you can see different websites on those. But whenever I shower, I've got a Velcro strap that covers this. Then I just tilt my head backwards and shower, rinse back off. I get a little bit of water around that. It's hard not to do. You just don't get a lot of water. Because remember, that is still an open stoma. And a stoma is just an opening in your airway. So, now next question is, can I go swimming? No, this is not a snorkel, okay? It's not a snorkel, not a periscope. You want to keep that dry. So, always remember that. Also, I forget I have this on a lot of times. So if you're going to go to somebody or a vacation and there's a hot tub, make sure you're not alone. Have a spouse or a friend with you. You're going to sit down inside that hot tub and you're going to forget it's here and you're going to go up to here. Be very cautious of that. So, will I be able to sleep lying down? You can lay flat on your back. If you do, you'll have a tendency, though, to pull secretion up inside. And that's going to be uncomfortable for you sleeping at night. So, we bought a kind of like a large pillow, and it's a wedge. So I'll sleep kind of upright a little bit. And that helps keep the secretion down. So, find your own way on that. So a friend of mine asked, hey, do you ever bother you at night when you're sleeping? I think with it being right in my neck, and when you're laying, I haven't had that problem. Now, maybe other people have, but I have not. can I go back to work or school? I had 6 weeks off work, and then I went back to work. I'm in a management role, but it's also a loud factory environment. So my voice does not go very loud. So when I talk to people, I'm talking very close to them. I have this trach saved my life, but it did not fix everything. I traded one problem for another, so to speak. So as far as getting out there working hard, some people can. I could not, but I was able to go back to work. I think you'll be able to go back to school. That's me between you and your doctor, and maybe even your occupational therapist. See what they do with that. Can I still exercise and be active? Absolutely. You're going to find and you're going to adapt to what you have. So if you did a lot of cardio, just take it easy. Go into it slowly and adapt to where you're at. Find out where you're at. Always check with your doctor first, of course. Don't be lifting nothing heavy for a while after your trach. I believe it's 6 weeks. So check out with the doctor. Question is, will I always have this? 70,000 people a year in the United States get trachs for different reasons. Some people for pneumonia. And once they get better, it comes out. Some people with trauma, like a car accident, and then they come out. As for me, mine's from radiation. So the radiation causes the vocal cords to come really close together. So until God heals me, this stays in. This right here has saved my life. How will people react? So the funny thing is, some people will act like it's not even there, won't mention it. I find that kids and strangers will ask questions. If you know the family and there's a kid staring, make conversation, make light about it, make it so it's something not scary to them. Some people are just curious and they have questions. So I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Getting a trach, it's not an easy road. It's difficult. It's something that had to be done. We prayed a lot. We made that decision. Like I said, it saved my life. It's a life-altering event that not only you, but your spouse has to live with. There's a lot of new things take place. So if you're getting ready to get one, remember it's going to save your life. Don't be afraid to get it. A lot of people have trachs. There's Facebook sites of trachs. There's a lot of support groups. Sometimes you just got to say it is what it is. Make a joke about it. Find out whatever you need to do to get by. But it's important to survive and thrive. Cancer didn't beat me. This trach ain't gonna beat me. Hope this is a benefit for you or your loved one as they're watching this. If you have questions, feel free to leave a comment down at the bottom. Thanks.